It's been anything but easy for the University of Hawaii Warriors to go undefeated their entire season, and for their reward, they're headed to the Big Easy. Hawaii has earned a BCS bowl berth in one of the major bowl games. It
will give the school millions of dollars, greater national exposure, and their toughest opponent of the season. KHNL's Steve Florino has the latest on where Hawaii is headed. Steve?
Yeah, definitely a historic day for the Warrior football program and the school. They have the state saying, pass the sugar. Hawaii, a New Year's Day date with Georgia in New Orleans at the Sugar Bowl. Warriors 10th in the Bowl Championship Series standings, the only undefeated team in the nation. Bulldogs 5th in the BCS at 10-2 this season.
Obviously, everyone's real excited about the opportunity in front of us, and we're just really grateful. Grateful for how the season turned out. Grateful that we ended the night last night the way we did, and grateful for the chance to go play in a BCS bowl game.
I'm still in shock right now. This season was a special one. It's something to remember. God blessed us, and let this be the outcome of it. For us to go to Sugar Bowl and be in this opportunity.
It was beautiful. Seeing how many people showed out to this. To be here to. Support us on this journey, and it's just amazing.
Already a New Year's Day atmosphere at the Stan Sheriff Center. Thousands turning out to cheer the team on before the announcement was made. As they waited, Colt Brennan thanked everyone who supported them throughout the season. Later, the team pumped up the crowd by performing the infamous Ha'a. Fans say they are looking forward to seeing how Hawaii will fare against powerhouse Georgia.
We're going to prove to the nation that we are the #1 team. Not number 10, not number 5, we're #1. The only undefeated team, and we're going to prove it. We're going to beat that SEC. The dogs, we beat one dog, we're going to beat the other dog.
Very confident there. Despite the excitement, fans planning to go to New Orleans to see the game in person will have to wait a little bit. At this time, no date has been set for game day ticket sales. Warriors, of course, got here after pulling out victory number 12 in storybook fashion last night, coming from behind from their largest deficit this season. 3 fumbles gave Washington a 21-point lead in the first quarter. Warriors, though, no panic. Been there, done that. Colt Brennan got in a groove in the second quarter. Jason Rivers, a monster game. 3 touchdown catches in the quarter alone. In the fourth, one more, this 40-yarder for the senior. 14 catches on the night, 167 yards in his last game as a Warrior at Aloha Stadium. Colt to Ryan Grice-Mullen for the 5-yard touchdown gives Hawaii their first lead of the game with 44 seconds left. Game, though, not over. Huskies get downfield quickly. Colt praying as Washington goes for the game-tying touchdown, but Jake Locker's pass bounces around and picked off by Ryan Mouton, preserving the win. Warriors squeeze out another victory, 35-28, giving Hawaii its first perfect season in school history.
Most teams would just give up and quit, but there's something about this team that's so amazing.
First thing that came into mind, in everybody's mind, when they came to the sideline was we've been in this position before. We
had like 4 nail-biter games that went down to the line, and that's what prepared us for this.
Those tests are what made us better. Last year we were in 3 close games and we lost all 3. This year we were in 4 close games, we won all 4. No doubt that when you win them, you learn how to win them, you know how to push through, and we were in some tough situations today, 3 months ago, but we won them. That's all that matters.
It definitely became a must-win game now, not just for the BCS and all that stuff, but just for the seniors, sending seniors out with a bang.
We just truly believe in God and what He has in store for us. His grace is upon this team and upon the team, the players, and I'm just truly honored to be a part of something amazing.
Now, many Warrior fans were expecting LSU in the Sugar Bowl, but they actually advanced to the national title game. They're now second in the nation because of Missouri's and West Virginia's loss over the weekend. So LSU and Ohio State in the national title game.
I was going to say Hawaii having something to prove that they actually deserve to be in a BCS bowl game, but Georgia having something to prove as well because they feel like they were passed up for that national title.
They were actually 4th, I believe, in the BCS going in, but a lot of critics were saying that because they didn't win their own championship, conference championship, that they didn't belong in the national title game. So actually, their head coach, Mark Richt, he was a little depressed that, they didn't get to the national title game. So they might come out a little low, but I'm sure once game time starts, they're going to have to concentrate on Hawaii.
And Hawaii, Georgia, had they ever played before?
Yeah, no record previously, no previous meetings, but I'm sure it'll be a tough game, like we said earlier. Probably the Warriors' toughest game this season. Bulldogs, from the SEC, so they are obviously battle tested. I would assume that it's going to be kind of like the Huskies game, where Hawaii has to get used to the bigger, stronger, faster athletes. Once they do, hopefully, it should be okay. Hopefully they don't give up a 21-point lead to them early on, but hopefully, you know, same result.
Right. Give the Hawaii fans' hearts a little break there.
Thanks, Stephen.
Yeah.
The bowl announcement not only had Hawaii fans cheering, it also had one local business springing into action.
Karen Shirt supplies stores with licensed UH T-shirts for fans and for the Warriors' winning ways. The demand is incredible. KHNL News 8's Beth Hillier is live with details on the new Sugar Bowl shirt.
Well, Paul and Di, while I can't show you the exact new design, that is still a secret, the shirts are being printed tonight and they should be in stores tomorrow, and fans are clamoring to get them.
All eyes are on the TV set. As soon as the BCS Bowl matchups are announced, employees of Karen Shirts get much busier. These boxes of T-shirts are ready to go. The phone call comes in.
Saying that here it is for the Sugar Bowl, so right now we're just waiting approval for the artwork so we can start printing some shirts.
The graphic artist has a design ready that will be transferred to the film positive.
Well, the only design we worked on was for the Sugar Bowl. I guess he heard it was Sugar Bowl, so he trusted, I guess.
Other T-shirts will illustrate the Hawaii-Georgia matchup.
We'll try and start printing tonight as long as we get all the approval going. It all depends on Brandon, but I think he wants to get them in the stores tomorrow.
You can get the bowl game shirts at stores including Walmart, Kmart, Kilo Hattie's, military outlets, Long's, and Sears. And they fly off the racks.
It gets in the store and the next day it's sold out, so it's been hard to keep up with the demand.
Now the win is certainly good news for those in the UH souvenir business. Reporting live, Beth Hillier, KHNL News 8.
Colt Brennan has earned fans from around the state and around the country, but there is one supporter who is without a doubt his biggest fan. KHNL News 8's Leland Kim has his story.
He is a face in the crowd, one of thousands who are rooting for Hawaii to maintain an undefeated season. He's also Terry Brennan, quarterback Colt Brennan's dad. He's proud of how the Warriors played this season.
Well, it's great. It's great. The whole team. This is wonderful for Hawaii and the team, and he's really lucky to be around such a great group of guys and coaches too.
Terry says the tremendous support Colt's been getting from UH fans has meant the world to him.
But he loves it. He loves it, and it's been a great experience. It's too bad it's the last game though.
Terry gave Colt some common sense advice on how to play tonight.
Chuck and duck. Chuck it and get the hell out of the way.